Hello everyone, Brian Zane here. Welcome to Wrestling with Regret. Now, this week's episode was supposed to be a follow-up on my review of Exposed, Pro Wrestling's Greatest Secrets, but that fell through for now. It's going to happen eventually, my planned follow-up with that episode. It's just not going to happen this week. So we need something to fill the time for this week's episode, so I figured that I'm going to treat you guys. Instead of making fun of other wrestlers, how about I make fun of myself for a change? In just a few weeks, I'm going to be celebrating my 8th year in the wrestling biz, as it's known. I started out in 2006 as a wrestler. I did that for a year. I wasn't very good, to be honest. All you gotta do is look at my stuff on YouTube and you'll find out. So then I became a manager after 1 year, and I've been doing that pretty consistently ever since, and it's been a lot of fun. But there's a dark secret in my past as far as wrestling goes. My actual debut match was not in 2006, but it was actually back in 2004. In Portland, Oregon, I wrestled an outdoor show against another fellow student of mine, and our match was awful. I'm not going to get too much into the details about it. I'm going to let you be the judge of that. This match I'm about to show you, it has never seen the light of day, has never been seen online or practically by anyone else who wasn't there at the match until today. I'm not going to show you this match of myself out of an ego thing. Believe me, if this were an ego thing, I would not be making this match known to the world, to the internet universe. I'm only doing it because I look back at it now and I think it's hilarious. I don't know why I thought I was ready. I think it's hilarious to watch it now as someone who understands more about wrestling than I did then in 2004, 10 years ago. I can't believe it's been 10 years since this match. If I get my joys from watching this match, if I get a good laugh out of watching this match, the least I could do for you, the Wrestling with Regret faithful, is show it to you, share it to the world, and let you guys have a laugh at my expense for a change. So I hope you enjoy this match. I hope you enjoy just tearing the hell out of this match. If you want to say something about it in the comments, feel free to. All I'm going to say about this match is this, that after you watch, you will learn why I became a manager. Enjoy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a special edition of Wrestling with Regret. I'm Brian Zane. To my left is Jay Biggs, and what you are witnessing here is a 10-year-old video of my very first professional wrestling match. I hope you brought a vomit bag, because this thing is awful.
And we really had to wipe the dust off this one, and I don't blame you for letting it collect dust, Z-Man, after, previewing it before we preview it for you guys here. So,
yeah.
Wow.
Here I am as the perfect prima donna, Brian Zane, which I thought was the tops for a heel gimmick, kind of like a narcissistic, every narcissistic gimmick you've ever seen in your life. That was kind of just my version of it. I thought it was so clever. Only wore those tights, those shiny silver tights, one time, and that was on this day.
Well, every backyard and front yard fed has one, so might as well be you.
Well, let's get some background on this show while the opponent, Jason Malachi, no relation to NorCal wrestler Malachi, makes his way to the ring. This was...
That's a light comparison.
This was Dr. Payne's wrestling clinic. You see there on the apron. Dr. Payne was a promoter in Portland, and he ran a lot of hardcore shows in bars while Raw was playing in the background, and they didn't have a ring, they just used weapons.
You gotta be kidding me.
They borrowed the ring from the training school that I went to. Jason Malachi and myself, we were 2 students there, and then 2 other students were used later in the show. Of the 4 students, 2 of those guys had a good match today. This was not it. This
obviously.
Now, well, you haven't even seen anything yet. You gotta watch it first. So yeah, there I am, kind of like doing these little spastic arm movements because I hadn't really found my comfort level with my body yet. I don't know what was going on, but there we are, the lock with
nice.
a very wide stance
elbow.
lock up, and here we are to show.
Oh, look at that.
See, and my I don't know. He was stiff to work with for some reason. I don't know why. It's not like we didn't practice the arm lock and arm wrench 100 times before.
But it's like that shot, that everybody can make at a football game. If you can do the punt for 100 yards and win $1 million, but in front of people, it's different. So here you are, first time, both you guys, right? It's both your debuts.
Yes, this is both our very first match. Now, for all intents and purposes, as far as people know, my debut was in March of 2006, a full 2 years after this. This match was just so bad, I kind of disavowed it for a while. But,
Did you really not wrestle at all in that 2-year period?
No, I trained, but I never really had an opportunity to work. After seeing this match, I'm like, well, I'm definitely not ready. Oh. So, because, and I wasn't much better.
I applaud you for making that decision.
Yeah, well, anyway, I wasn't, I got marginally better as I actually did work full time. Not a whole lot better if you ever watched my old stuff, but here comes a really weird throwdown.
Oh, what? What was that?
My arm is stuck in the hammerlock position because I don't know what he just did.
It was the Jason Malachi flop.
Exactly. And then this is the cutoff.
He's so cocky. He's gonna send him over the top. That was just a punch.
P.S. He's the face, and so that's the cutoff. Is me hitting him while he's posing to no one in particular. And then
I thought you were gonna clothesline him over the top rope.
Then I give him a really bad look
at that stomp.
stomach clothesline. And these elbow drops. That's probably the thing I'm most proud of in this match is my elbow drops. To be perfectly honest. But here you go. I'm stomping away. Yeah, but
great positioning on the headlock.
Oh yeah. For a while, I had to look and see was I even doing it the correct side, and yeah, I am. It's just a really shitty stance. Here we go. A lot of people are wondering why
What in the world?
People are probably wondering why this match after
these two behemoths collide.
Shoulder tackle, double down.
And Brian, you're so. Oh, look at it. It's like a dead fish out of water, or a fish out of water, or something.
We hadn't even done anything yet. This is our first double down. There's more to this match than this. This is not like the go home, by the way. So,
thank God.
Anyway, you're probably wondering why am I releasing this video to the world when, there's the world famous flea market and trash bag wrestlers. What am I doing making this public? Well,
nice.
if I wasn't going to do it, someone else would first. And after all, when your plans for an episode of Wrestling with Regret fall through because your interview decides to totally vanish off the face of the earth, then you gotta make do. You gotta scramble and come up with an alternative. And this is it, because I think people will enjoy watching me struggle mightily.
Well, say what you want, Z-Man, but right now it looks like this headlock that you got, the referee's doing a count. Oh, now you're in a head scissors. What are you gonna do to get out of this one?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the same thing I did every time I was in this position in training, just roll up into my own headlock, and boy, aren't I the technical wizard.
All right, look at you're pointing at the head. He's got him now.
I got
watch out.
I have the brains. That's my gimmick.
I guess so. What was your name again?
The perfect prima donna, Brian Zane. I was perfect, and I was a prima donna.
Did the gear ever get used again? Ever?
No.
Okay.
And it sucks because I spent a fair amount of money on those.
Yeah, you were the only touch of class other than the ring itself to this match. It looks like.
And I think I wasn't. Even if I carried on with this gimmick, I never would have been able to do outdoor shows in this again because my pale skin combined with those shiny tights, caused a lot of glare issues. Yeah, a lot of extra sunburn on the viewers, and woof, snug backbreaker.
I guess so, but he's proud of himself.
What's amazing is that I think I showed.
Watch out.
I played to the crowd more and better in this match than I ever did when I wrestled full time. Which is very interesting. I think it's because I was a face when I wrestled, and so I was like, I didn't really know how to play to the crowd at the time. So there you go.
The kick to the butt is always okay. Watch out.
Now watch this. Look at this. This is my big move.
Oh, the kidneys are just digging right in. I can't.
Stomp to the back.
What?
I've never seen a male wrestler ever do this move since then. I've only seen divas do it on.
Thank God, it looks
SmackDown.
like someone in the woods trying to take a crap. Anyway.
So there you go. Yeah, this is where I'm getting my heat. And then, am I going to go for a whip?
Man.
No. A body slam?
What
No.
Is
this is a suplex. Yeah, here it comes.
And it's. Oh, he landed. Okay, I've seen it worse, but what
Oh,
is
okay.
this?
Now here's Eddie Guerrero rolling in his grave, and he hadn't even been dead
but you're
yet.
so white. Let's call this the three best friends.
The three best friends. Doodly-doo.
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
So here we go. Here's the third. Pretty good looking suplexes, I must say.
Yeah, I don't think the suplexes were all that bad.
The transition wasn't that great, but there you go.
I'll agree.
God, that's a slow count. Good Lord.
Is that ref paid off?
I don't know. Speaking of paid, I don't even think I was paid for this, to be honest.
That doesn't surprise me either. Of course, I did see the name on the thing, but we won't go there. Oh, wow.
The second one wasn't so good, but the first one was great. I love that elbow drop.
Look at that. Stiff right to the, the kidneys?
Something like
to
that.
the kidneys.
Yep. Just like Ahmed Johnson.
There's Officer Dangle is here.
I don't know. I think that was actually one of their own guys, just dressed in a security guard outfit. Oh no!
What a putz!
What you're gonna see here
is abdominal stretch. He's gonna reverse it. Looks like he's gonna reverse it.
It's not even a right abdominal stretch. It's the worst abdominal stretch ever because I'm not even hooking the correct leg. I was going for it the right way at first, and then on my mind blank, like, no, this is the way you got to do it. This is my Waterloo.
Oh, look at that! He slung you right over, and then he passed out.
That's the double down. He passed out from the pain. He passed out from the pain.
From the pain.
I think I was also coming. Maybe he also had heat stroke too. It was pretty warm that day. Oh man, this double down made a lot more sense than the first one. I'll tell you that.
Speaking of you said the heat that day in the match. This is why I hate outdoor shows.
Oh yeah,
150 degrees. You get second degree burns.
There you go. Okay, here we go. Right. I'm gonna Hit him with a flying knee in the corner.
Oh, his best Daniel Bryan did not work.
Nope. And you're about to miss the entire fire because the trash can is covering what's happening in the ring because we never worked in the middle.
Did this guy ever get any better gear? It looks like he's in the army or something, maybe.
No, I think this is about his
shoes.
See, he never really got much. He didn't get gear. He just wore the combat boots and stuff. At least I have gear. I had proper boots and I had tights. I'm at least in terms of appearance, I had something over Jason Malachi.
Yeah, you were getting over with the guy up there in the cherry picker too, apparently.
Oh yeah, he was loving it.
Oh, so you said that was the one shoot part of the match,
That
right?
actually did hurt my knee. I'm not gonna lie. I think I resolved to. I don't think I was wearing knee pads through this match, and I never went without knee pads again.
Okay, I don't blame you.
Yeah. So this is his comeback: his leg kick, leg stomp, leg lock, and then.
What are you doing? You're like trying to get the hell out of Dodge.
I'm hugging the ropes. I'm saying I'm done. And look at that. That was a weird kind of nut shot thing. Yeah. You want to talk about wrestling with regret? I definitely regret having done this match. Why did I decide I was ready to do a wrestling match?
Somewhere, Z-Man.
We all start somewhere. Oh man.
Oh, look at that.
It was
the power of your legs to flip him over, and
it was the slowest fire I've ever seen. Now this finish, I can't. This finish to this day, I still can't make any sense out of it. Now this is. Dr. Payne's was a hardcore fed. They always used weapons. I was kind of under the impression that we were going to pretend that in this match with real wrestling that weapons would be disallowed.
Oh, look at that!
Then you see
nut shot
right in front of the ref too. So I had the ref.
The ref didn't see it. It was behind his back or behind your back.
I told the ref to take it away from him. Take the lid away from him. Take the lid, and he did. And that's the finish.
2, 3. My God! I mean, you really must have caught him right in the nuts.
They went up into his throat.
Apparently.
No, well, there you have it. There's my first match.
Well, at least they put the guy in real gear over. I got to say that much.
Thank goodness. I think it was one of the few times I ever did win a match. But there you go. I think, and the people right after me, much better wrestlers. They actually are better at this than I am. But, still, as bad as this match was, still better than what Dr. Payne put out with his guys. I'm going to say that much. But there you have it.
Wow. And your winner, the Z-Man, Brian Zane.
Yeah, pre-Z-Man days.
Pre-Z-Man.
The perfect prima donna, Brian
there
Zane.
You go.
Walks away victorious. And
Jeez.
There you have it. I'm Brian Zane. This is Jay Biggs.
Thank you.
And this has been Wrestling with Wregret. We'll see you next time.